So this problem also has a quadrilateral. It doesn't use that word though. It uses the word parallelogram. Parallelogram is a figure, it's a shape with four sides, and the opposite sides are parallel. I'm going to make a little sketch of something that looks like a parallelogram. So if I have parallel, by the way, is like train tracks. They never cross. These two lines are parallel. And by the way, let me say it this way. These two blue lines are parallel, these two red lines, but also these two blue lines are parallel. So that auto-corrected it and made everything blue. But that's a parallelogram. It's kind of like a slanted rectangle. Okay. Now, let's write what they have on here. I want it to be black though. Let me redo this in black if you don't mind. Yeah, so that we can, so it kind of, like I said, auto-corrects for us. It didn't do it that time, why not? More. There we go. And so what it says is that one of the angles is 120 degrees. I'm going to zoom in and write 120 degrees on this angle here. And I'm going to make it black curve. Now we've got three other angles on here. Let's call one of these the red angle. Let's call one of them the blue angle. That's not blue. And one of them the green angle. Tell me if you can see those colors okay. Okay, so I have a question, and I bet you know the answer. My question is, one of those colors is the same size, the same angle, the same measure as the black one. Can you tell me which color you think is the same as the black one? You're right. You're right. That's one of the things about parallelograms is those two angles, they're on the opposite corners, and that's literally what it's called. They're called opposite angles, and they are always the same measure. You might hear the word congruent. There are two other angles, which I guess that gives it away, that are also the same size. Guess what color that is? That's too easy, right? It's the ones that are left. The red one and the blue one are the same size. Now, we don't know what they are. And what do we normally call something in math when we don't know what it is? We usually use what letter? Yeah, any letter will work, but X is fine. So we'll call this X. I'm still going to use a different color, though. This is X, and this is also X. Okay? All right. Now, my question is, how much do all four of these angles add up to? 180 or 360? You're right. I'm going to write what you said. If I add up 120 degrees plus, darn it, get out of the way there, plus, why did it get thicker? I don't know. Plus 120 degrees plus x and plus the other x, right? It adds up to 360 degrees. Write that equation. Tell me when you're ready. Good. Now, my question is this equation hard to simplify or hard to solve? What could we combine first? Plus 120. Won't that give us 240? Can't we also combine, really this is 1x and 1x, isn't it? So won't that be 2x? I'm going to stick with black though. And 360 degrees. Good. I bet you could tell me what we have to subtract from both sides. You're right. We're going to subtract 240 from both sides, minus 240. I want you to think a second for that. What do you get when you subtract 360 minus 240? Yep, so 2x equals 120 degrees. And I'll bet you can tell me what we have to divide both sides by. By 2. We want to get the x by itself. I knew what you meant. I know what you meant. Yes, we're just dividing by 2. And so I want you to do that. What's 120 degrees divided by 2? How many degrees would that be? 60 degrees, right? 60 degrees is x. So whenever we see x, no matter what color it is, whenever we see x, we're going to erase that x and put 60 degrees. There's an x right there. Let's erase it and put 60 degrees. Okay. The colors are just to make it easier. There's another x in red right there. Let's erase it and put 60 degrees. Okay, that's a degree. It's not very neat. And so now we can put our answers in. They already gave us the black one, so we'll put these. I don't think it matters what order we put them in. We'll put the 60 and the 60 and the 120. Okay. I'm just going to do them all in black. 60, another 60, and 120. Okay. Let me stop that.